Your specific person has to conform. So I think it's about time you cut the crap and finally let them. Now, I know some of you may have shuddered at that, or maybe got a little bit mad and wanted to come punch me or dislike the video. But honestly speaking, you are the operant power of your reality. Therefore, your thoughts are what create it. Your specific person is merely showing up in a way that is in alignment with where you are dominantly residing within. Yes, there may be things on the external that are seemingly blockages, but those things are not actually getting in the way. It's not the potential distance. It's not the fact that maybe he's a player, or maybe she's just not ready for a relationship, or maybe they're too busy with work. Those things are not actually the problem. It's you using those things to justify why they haven't come in yet or why they won't come in. To the subconscious mind, everything is as easy as everything else. The subconscious mind has near on infinite power. Now, if something is infinite, that implies that everything else is infinitely small. So, therefore, no matter what the thing in the 3D is that's going on, your subconscious mind can easily overcome it. The only reason why it hasn't up to this point is because you are still using their behaviors, their words, their things in the 3D reality to justify why they haven't come in or why they wouldn't come in. Therefore, showing your mind, hey, I don't have it. And how can you expect your subconscious mind to provide you what you want it to provide you when you're not even providing it the story that shows that you have what you want it to provide you? Therefore, if we sort of gift wrap all of what I've just said into one tiny cute little box, we've now identified you aren't letting them come in one form or another. Whether it's focusing on the fact that they haven't come in, focusing on the blockages in front of you, letting your reactions, your inner dialogue, all of that kind of stuff state that they haven't come in one form or another, you haven't let your specific person come in, and that's why they haven't. If you can conceptualize something up here, you can have it. I.e., if you can think about it up here, if you can visualize it, if you can claim it to be true, if you can think of that thing, it exists somewhere for you to experience. Therefore, all of you watching this right now will, in one form or another, be able to think as though you have your specific person. Even if it's only fleeting, even if you have to be in a good mood to do it, you can conceptualize it up here, which means in a reality, there is a space where you are with your person. And all that is happening is that person is waiting for you to let them come in by aligning yourself with that desired end right now. As I've said in many videos, your past thoughts become your today's reality. Therefore, today's thoughts will become your future's reality. If you can conceptualize it, you can have it. If you can change your thoughts right now, you'll change your future. If we merge the two of those together and conceptualize that we have it right now, at some point in the future, you will have it. They are just sitting there waiting for you to align so that they can finally come in. And it has nothing to do with what they're saying, they're doing, the 3D is saying or doing, what your mum or sister or friend or ex, their opinion. It has nothing to do with that. It's all that's up here. So if you truly want them to come in, if you truly want to allow yourself to come in, you need to create the clear distinction behind what it means to have them right now. Manifestation is all about aligning with the thoughts, the feelings, and the actions of already having that desire, making it your dominant state of mind. So, in order to make it your dominant state of mind, you need to first understand what that state of mind is. If you had this desire, how would you think, how would you feel, and how would you act? Of course, with the actions, we don't want to be pushing and forcing the 3D. But for example, if you were at the supermarket and you saw something that they might like, you'd think about, oh, I could get this for them. You would act in that moment as though they're at home waiting for you and you could get them this thing, just as an example. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to reside within that state of awareness consistently throughout the day when your desire comes to mind. So I recommend morning and night just to be proactive with it. Do some affirmations or something. I'm in a loving, passionate, committed relationship with specific person. I feel safe and secure in my relationship with specific person. Specific person and I fulfill each other's needs. I'm more than good enough to have specific person. Specific person is head over heels in love with me, which is why they've committed to me in this relationship. Specific person knows how lucky they are to have me, which is why they will do anything they can to keep me. Just some examples. If you're a visualizer, visualize yourself on a 1 year anniversary. Or if you've already gone past that point, 5 year, 10 year, 20 year, whatever is consistent with your story. You could visualize yourselves in bed together and them telling you how much they love you. You could visualize talking to your mum or your friend about how amazing your relationship with this specific person is. Just again, a few examples. But you're going to want to reside in the morning and night for, I would say, 5 to 10 minutes, just to show your subconscious mind, hey, look, this is my story. I'm in this relationship. We're in bed together. We're doing this. We're doing that. Feed that story to your subconscious mind. Really show it that new stuff. And then as you go through your day, you're going to want to hold the knowing and the faith and the confidence that it is done. If the desire itself comes to mind, in that moment, you want to ensure that you're ending those thoughts with loving relationship, visualization, safe and secure, whatever it is that you want to do in that moment. Because this way, you are being repetitive with what you are showing your mind, because of course your subconscious mind requires that consistency of going back to that desired story. So you are going to be showing it that desired story in the morning, so you're starting your day off right. As you go through your day, you're going to hold the knowing that it is done and walk as though you are in that walk as though you are in the relationship with that person. Hold that frame of mind. My person is at home waiting for me right now. My person is currently thinking about me right now. If that was the case, how confident would you be? How would you walk? How would you talk? How would you act? What would it mean if you were that person? And you're going to want to hold that knowing, that confidence, that state of mind as you go through your day. And then when your desire itself, like specifically comes to mind, if it's something that relates to the new story, great, reside in it, enjoy it, it's true for you. If it's something that isn't, catch it. If it's something that kind of isn't that much of a bother, then just redirect it to, no, we're in a loving relationship. Show your mind that you're in a loving relationship and be consistent with the repetition. If it's something that does trigger you a little bit, take a few deep breaths, calm yourself down, throw on your favorite song or something just to get yourself more neutral, and then back onto, we're in a loving relationship. I feel safe and secure in my relationship. Person is head over heels in love with me. Person would do anything that they want to be with me. I'm more than good enough to be with this person. Finally, we have a relationship in which everything is amazing. I remember when things weren't great, but now they literally couldn't be any better than they are. Those are just a couple of examples. But the aim here is to just ensure that you're redirecting your thoughts back to that desired end. What comes up isn't what matters. It's where you take it that truly matters. So if you notice your thoughts going to a place that's undesirable, okay, it happens. You're human. That's when you want to bring it back. Loving relationship, safe and secure in our relationship, more than good enough, head over heels in love with me, all those kinds of things. And then as you're falling asleep, or just before you're falling asleep, because I know some people don't like to fall asleep, but either or, just before you fall asleep or as you're falling asleep, bring that scene to mind, bring those affirmations to mind and loop them as you're falling asleep. Provide your subconscious mind that final story, end your day right, allow it the entirety of the night to keep working and churning over this because your subconscious mind never sleeps. And this will bring you your desire. No matter what the blockage may be in front of you, no matter what the thought or feeling that you're having is, if you can catch it and direct it to your new thought and you can stay consistent with that and allow yourself to be relaxed and free flowing and allow things to just come to you because you're doing it from a space of confidence and having as opposed to attachment and need, you will manifest your desires. Doesn't matter if there's distance, doesn't matter if there's third party, doesn't matter if they work a lot. Anytime your mind goes to something that says, I can't have this because of, catch it in that moment and direct it to, I already have it. And therefore your subconscious mind will just continue to go off of what you are being repetitive and returning to. Which if you're being repetitive and turning to, I already have it, any barrier, any block, anything that is stopping them from coming in will dissolve and make way for your desire. Because that is the principle. Your specific person is waiting for you to align to your end result so they can finally come in. They're not sitting there doing their own thing. The only reason why it may seem like they're sitting there and doing their own thing is because you are allowing them to through where you are placing your awareness. You are allowing them to sit there away from you because you keep focusing on the fact that they are sitting there away from you. You keep focusing on the things that stop them from coming in. You keep focusing on the fact that you do not currently have them. Therefore, they have to align to that. They have to abide by that. So instead, anytime anything that says anything of the contrary to your desire comes to mind, catch it. No, we are in a loving relationship. No, everything is exactly how I want it to be. I'm more than good enough. Everything's perfect. They're head over heels in love with me. They absolutely adore being with me. Reside within that. Feel good. Feel it as though it's true. Then go on with your day, living your best life. If you can rinse and repeat this process, it will succeed for you, and it is the most simple way to do it. But I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, drop me a like and a comment to let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and be sure to click that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Sign up for my coaching services, which are all down below in the description, or the membership, or the I Manifest For You service, because they're all guaranteed to help you along your journey. Watch this presentation playlist, or over here, wherever it goes, if you want more presentation videos. And I look forward to seeing you lovely people in the next one. Bye-bye.